Now normally this species eats anchovies and sardines in the wild, but these fish populations are over-harvested, so we've chosen more sustainable fish using capelin and herring. Now that's capelin, it's a smaller fish. They seem to really like it. So with me I have a clipboard with everybody's name and their ring band number, and I'm going to be keeping track of how many fish each bird eats. So as Shannon's feeding, she's going to yell off the number and I'm going to tally it up. We do this so we know when key life events are going to occur. So where is Susu? We have a molting bird in the exhibit. She looks pretty strange right now, but it's normal. She's just released all her feathers and she's growing new ones. And we knew this was going to happen because she ate a bunch of fish right beforehand. And she gained a lot of weight. And they'll also eat more fish right before they're going to lay an egg, or they'll eat less fish when they're not feeling so well. And so by keeping track of their diet, we know how they're doing here at the zoo. So with you in the audience is Becky, another one of our keepers, and Tracy, I think's out there. Yeah, well, they're going to fill you in as we get going because these guys are hungry. And feel free to ask questions.
Thank you, Joan. Welcome everyone. My name's Tracy and I'm one of the bird keepers here. I'm just kind of filling in here. I'll be doing the chat here while they go through the feed. And if you notice there, when Shannon's feeding, she'll be feeding capelin this afternoon, which is one of the two types of fish that we feed here at the zoo for the penguins. The other fish is herring, and the fish that we're feeding is a higher protein. And typically the penguins will eat about 1 to 2 pounds of fish per day. So you can imagine that's quite a bit of fish for a little penguin. And as he's feeding, you notice the penguins are swallowing the fish whole. So the reason they're doing that is because they lack teeth. As you know, birds do not have teeth. So as they swallow the fish whole, they gobble it down pretty efficiently. They have little tiny barbules on their tongue that help the fish go down, and they only have one way to go, and then it's down. And that also aids them in their hunting behavior as well when they try to catch fish. And these two types of fish are sustainable, which means that when they're caught in the wild, that means that it's not affecting the wild populations of fish out in the wild oceans. And you notice there, and Joan mentioned that she's keeping tally of all the fish that she's feeding there, and there's a few reasons for this. To monitor the amount of fish and consumption that a penguin is eating, and also to know their health as well. If a female penguin is going to lay an egg, they'll also increase their consumption or food intake, or if they're going to go through a molt. And as Joan pointed out, we do have a few penguins on exhibit that are going and finishing up their latter part of their molt. And when a penguin molts, they only molt once per year, whereas typically a bird will molt, other types of bird species will molt twice a year. And so they get a brand new set of feathers, and it's by a brand new set of clothes.
Why stay here?
You
don't wanna, what's that?
I'm right behind you. I might sit up there.
You wanna go giraffe? You wanna go giraffe?
They're very efficient if you
wanna go
warm and dry, like a little wetsuit. And so when a penguin goes through the water and dives to the water,